our music. I once again didn't have it up. I apologize. There we go. Anyway, I don't even have the excuse of having just built the chair today. Because, yeah, I forget if I established that yesterday. I literally built that new chair and was done mere minutes before stream. Uh, like, I was very distracted. Now, did I have to build the chair before stream? No, I don't know why I did that. But it's here now. And it is much cooler. Because my other one was one of those, like, stereotypical gamer chairs. Uh, but it kind of sucked horribly. Especially, I don't know what polar vortex they expect a lot of gamers to be sitting in, but those chairs are not breathable at all. Or at least the one that I had wasn't, because it was one of the very, like, again, it's just a very it was just a very stereotypical gamer chair. But this is one of those ones that has the really breathable fabric on the back, which is really, really nice. Um, uh, and considering I live in a desert, that is much more my speed, so. um, because as I always explain to people, you can always put more clothes on, there's only so much you can legally take off. There's actually, whenever people are like, what do you mean you would always take the cold over the heat? I'm like, I always give them my well, not my favorite, but a Shel Silverstein poem, which is a person who's talking about that they're too hot, and they are talking about them taking off, like, their shirt, their whatever, and then eventually they get to the point where they're taking off their skin and muscle, and they are still too hot. Um, and that's kind of me. Here's another fun fact for you. Did you know Shel Silverstein didn't write all of his poems? Some of them he just did the illustrations for. I think Dr. Seuss is the same way. We found this out, me and the spouse, because this was before we were married. It's actually when I very first visited out here. Um, and there was, I think it was Where the Sidewalk Ends. I can't remember, but it was one of Silverstein's poetry compilations. And we were looking on the back, and it was giving credits for writing credits for other people, and it was all ones that he had done illustrations for, because he does write, don't get me wrong, he is a writer, he does write poetry, don't mistake what I'm saying, but some of them are not his, and I was like, oh, what do you mean? But yeah. And I actually have a lot of Silverstein compilations. He was one of my favorite, childhood favorites. I have at least 3 plus the Giving Tree. I have... I can't tell you exactly which ones I have other than Where the Sidewalk Ends, but that's the one that, like, literally everyone has, so... Alright, anyway. What were we up to? Okay, we were in Kavach. Alrighty, let's see. Uh... Hang on, let me... Look at my quest. Whoa! Oh, okay, I guess we had finished this. Uh... Huh. Okay. Why not? Let's give it a go. Cause this is semi-irrelevant right now. Yes, please. Oh, what? Apparently that's officially my horse now. The paint. Okay. Sure, I guess. I'm not gonna say no to a horse, but I'm not gonna use it because I hate the fucking horses in this game. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Put that away. I guess I've never gone up to Castle Skingrad because I was not expecting this to be so fancy. Uh, cool. Anyway. Yeah, now that I figured out how to do that, I am absolutely miserable with screenshots. Let's ignore that I pronounce miserable in the weirdest way possible. Anyway. Alrighty. Very cool, very good. Okay, he wants to meet behind the chapel. I really like how that window is framed by the chapel. But he wanted to meet behind the chapel at midnight, which obviously it's not midnight, but... Okay, there's the doors. So that I'll need to figure out... Let me get up on this rock. Try to decide if this counts as behind the chapel. I think it does. Let's zoom in. More or less, yes. Okay. No. Not the map. I need to wait. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. 1, 2, 3. So I need to wait 19 hours. Alright, cool. I think I got that right. Hopefully. Yeah, I can't decide whose music I like more, this or Skyrim. Because obviously I'm going to be partial to Skyrim just purely by the fact that I played it first. I am going to pause when I get out of here, just so I can get my thoughts out. Because, like, the one track that is just pure magic from Skyrim that I haven't fully gotten out of this yet is Secunda. But that's, which, okay, if you know any song other than the title song for Skyrim, you know Secunda, okay? It's the one everybody uses. Um, but, I will say, I like a lot of it. I don't know if it's the same musician doing both, because I think his name was it Jeremy, like, so whatever? Hang on, actually, I'm curious to figure that out. Okay, Skyrim's composer is, yes, it's Jeremy Soleil or Sol, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And then let's see Oblivion. Same guy. Cool. Alright, lovely. So yes. Thank you, Jeremy, for all your music. It's wonderful. Okay, where is this guy? Hello? Sir? Behind the Great Chapel. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up by doing that. Sir? Where are you? Where is he? Oh, here he comes. Don't say midnight and not be able to get here by midnight, dude. Wait, maybe that's not him. Hey.
We can't be seen
Oh.
talking. I waited for you last night behind the great chapel. Where were you? I'll meet you there tonight.
Okay.
Yes, the gold...
Alright, bud. Fine.
Hail, Sir Knight.
I was there, but alright. So, I just need to wait. Okay, it's 2... 22... I'll wait 20. Let's see where that takes me. Because maybe I need to be there, like, dead at midnight. Which would be really annoying, but hey, whatever. 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. I'll wait 1 more hour. And then I'll wait for him. Aha! Cool.
Ah, you came.
I was just a
You're
little
sure
too
you
late.
weren't followed? Good.
Yeah.
I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it.
Okay.
All watching me. Well, yes, I need you to do
Okay.
something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like gold, don't you?
I mean, I have a house to furnish.
Lots of gold. Here's my problem.
Uh-huh.
I'm being followed. Watched.
Oh.
Marukotti selectives, maybe. Not sure. I'm a threat, you see. To
Okay.
their plans. I know too much.
Alright.
I need you to check out some people for me.
Sure.
The ones who are following me.
Uh-huh.
Watch them. See where they go.
Oh,
Who
I'm
they
terrible at
Will
stealth.
you help me?
Yes, I will help you.
Very good. You won't be sorry. I'll pay you well.
Uh-huh.
Did I say that already?
Yes, you did.
Let's start with Bernadette Penniless. Be outside
What a
my
name.
house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me. See where
Okay.
she goes and who she reports to. We'll meet here
Okay.
again tomorrow night. Oh, and
This is gonna
never
suck.
contact me in public. They're watching.
Okay.
They can't know you're helping me.
Then why are we doing this in public? What about Bernadette Penniless? Or Penniless? Sorry.
Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Okay, bud.
Remember, Bernadette Penniless, 6
Okay.
a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
Yeah. Alright. Where's your house, Galthier? Okay, well, we have it on the map marker, so it's fine. Okay, alright. Let me see if I can map out where... Okay, never mind. I still need to keep going. Okay, let me see if we're a little... Okay, so that's her house. Right here. His house is there. Is there a good spot to hide? Can I get a good angle there? Well, there's only one way to find out. I don't know if this is a good place for me to be. Okay, that doesn't really count per se, but let's go ahead and wait. So, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to wait 12, 1, 2, 3. I just need to wait 6 hours because I want a little bit of leeway. Considering this game is apparently very fucking persnickety about that. Alright, oh jeez. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Bye.
Farewell.
Who could see me? Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hi, go ahead. Okay. Shit. Alright, let's see where she goes. She's going to the chapel. Ad coming up in, like, 15 seconds. Okay, cool. Am I still sneaking? Hang on.
What is it?
Arahorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders.
Oh, jeez.
I wish I
You
could
scared me,
come
bud.
save them.
I hear you.
Bye.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna stay right here. Do I need to get closer? Hey, what's up? Don't get mad at me, please. Am I doing this right? I hope I am. I like that Stendar looks a little bit like the Green Man and also a lion. Oh shit, where's she going? Okay, she left. Let's see. Where's she going now? I probably should have waited a little bit. At least my sneak's leveling up. You know, because I never fucking use it. Alright, girl. What you doing? Please don't see me.
Can't you see that I'm very busy? Good day. Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
Okay, there she goes. She is heading towards his house. Where'd she go? Okay, she's gone past his house. Alright, lovely. I hate doing shit like this in games. I've never been a stealth archer and I never will be. I'm like literally the complete fucking opposite. Where the hell are you going? Out, apparently. Oh my god. Game, please. Come on. Wake up. Alright, come on, load, please. There you go. Alright, lovely. Let's see, let's see. Wouldn't be a Bethesda game without crashes. Oh, I need to put my fucking weapon away. Okay. Okay. Where is she going? Hope that horse isn't following me. Girl, where the fuck are you going? Because either it's going to be he was completely right the whole time, or completely wrong. Oh my god, sheep. They're so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Ah, hi. Shit. I don't know if that counts as me noticing her, or her noticing me. Okay, she's working. Who is seeing me? I don't know if I'm in a good position here. Okay, she's just working. I hate missions like this, dude. Or rather, it's not so much that I hate them, it's just that, like, I feel like I'm not very good at them. Because I think they're fun to watch other people who are really good at, but I feel like I am not. You know? Okay, girl. Are you gonna do anything else, or am I just literally watching you go through your day? I can't help but feel like I'm in a bad position here. Let me go over here. Okay, I can still see her through that. Hopefully this is not a bad place to be. Hi. Wait a minute, what's up? Uh... Am I good to go? Hang on. Let me double check so I don't waste all that time. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I think I'm good to go, considering I'm getting that marker. Alright. Let's go.
Yet.
Okay, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it, boss. Sorry. Alright, lovely. And then we'll need...
Please, go ahead.
Then we'll need to meet back here at midnight. Okay. Basically, considering that it gave me the option, it's fine. Alright, now we need to wait. So it is 9, 10, 11... No, 9 a.m. 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So either 14 or 13 hours, one of the two. I'll do 13 first. Just in case he shows up by then. Shut up. You know, he probably walked right past me with that initial midnight window. Alright, lovely. Where are you, buddy? I just need to wait for him. Oh, hush, telephone. Where did he specifically ask me to meet him afterwards? Behind the Great Chapel. Yeah, okay. This is the Great Chapel, so I just have to wait for him. She does not seem to be suspicious to me, at least. And again, I know I didn't follow her, like, all day. I don't really think it matters. If it matters, whatever. I fucked up the quest and I'll have to either do it again or he'll just tell me to fuck off. I don't care that much, but it should be fine. Because she was doing absolutely nothing suspicious whatsoever.
So, you saw Bernadette
Uh-huh.
Perez, did you? She was
No, she
watching
wasn't.
me and following me, wasn't she?
She wasn't watching or following you.
Really? That is surprising. I was
Yeah,
sure
she literally just
was
went to
watching
church
me.
and went to work. What about the reward you promised?
Ah, of course. The gold.
Mhm.
Here. But there is someone
Get out of here.
else I need you to investigate.
Oh, of course. What else do you want me to do?
Tutius Sextius. Do you know
Tutius!
him? A quiet fellow. Appears harmless enough. But I've identified him as one of my key suspects.
Okay.
He's a clever one, no doubt about it. Eyes in the back of his head. Always seems
Okay.
to know when I'm watching. But that's where you come in. You should wait outside his house and see what he does when he's not watching me. I'll meet you here tomorrow night to get your
Okay.
report. He lives in the large house between the Low Gate and the East Bridge.
Okay.
Alone. Suspicious, don't you think?
He could just be single.
Don't let Tutius Sextius catch you following him.
Yeah, gotcha. Alright. I think that's Bernadette. It's showing me over there. Maybe. No, that's him. I'm stupid. Okay, I just need to get down
much more
there.
dangerous than he looks.
Okay, fine. Let me see if I can find a good position to watch him from.
How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, that's his house. This might be the best position. Okay, then. 11. So I need to wait 6 hours. Because usually they come out of their houses at 6 a.m. Usually. Alright, lovely. Alright, let's see. We shall wait. Hopefully I'm in a good position here. If not, that alleyway is an option. Because I'm sure, well, and if I fail the quest, I fail the quest. I don't really care. But usually they're a little more forgiving. In Skyrim and stuff. Well, Skyrim, this is Oblivion, but you know what I mean. Elder Scrolls, there's the word I was looking for. Alright. Come on, baby. Okay, the streetlights have gone out. When is he gonna leave his house? Let me tuck myself a little more tightly back here. Come on, buddy. I hope he's not gonna ask me to break into anyone's house. Oh, shit. Hi. Don't worry. I'm just hanging out here. Alright, lovely. Who is still slightly aware of my presence? Oh, Jesus. That's not Tudius, right? No, that's a lady. Where is Tudius? I'm right next to his house. Oh, shit. He slipped away when I wasn't looking. Oh, fuck! No, that is not right. Okay. He's still in his house. I think. Let me look at what the map is saying. Yes, he is. Okay. Cool, cool. I still need to wait here. I don't like this positioning nearly as much. Buddy, are you gonna come out of your house or what? Okay, I'm just gonna wait for a bit. Okay. Where the fuck is this guy? And frankly, I could probably just tell this guy each night, hey, nobody's fucking following you. And whether I'm right or wrong, who knows, but... What is this guy up to? I mean, there was a lady out in front of his house. What time is it? 7:20 and he's not out. Huh. Weird. Well, by 8, he should definitely be out. Because usually they're all up and about by 8. No later than 9. Shit. There's that lady again. Is he actually going to leave his house or no? What time is it? No. I wanted this. 7:47. Okay, so it's still not quite midnight. Or not midnight. The time that they have to leave. Or that they usually leave. What? Who is still seeing me? No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, he should be leaving his house any time now. Come on, bud. This is so annoying. Shit, what? Guard? No, this lady again. Tudius, dude. Come on. Shit. Someone's asking someone for help. What? Who? Oh, it's you. Ah, that's right. We had to see if he was watching or following him. So now he should come out. Right? Where is he? Come on, dude. I do not have all day to burn on this fucking thing. Oh, I hate it here. Well, for him supposedly watching him, he's definitely not leaving. Come on, bud. Watch, Tudius is just, like, dead at his house and nobody knows. Oh, shit. Okay, it was just a guard, I think. Oh, my lord alive. Like, if it weren't, like, a monumentally bad idea, I would just go into his house. But I feel like I'm going crazy right now. Oh, shit, there he is. Alright, cool. Okay. So that's the guy. Carnaby guards. Go by me. Alright, come on, baby. Shit. Hey there, buddy. Where are you going? Okay, just gonna take a second. Trying my best to stay behind him. Where are you going, dude? Come on. And now I'm struggling because the guard's there as well. Okay, it looks like he's going up to the castle. Oh, this part's gonna suck. He's probably gonna be like, that guy is having me followed. Could you make him stop, please? Alright, he's gonna go into the castle. Alright, in we go. Let's see, let's see. I think this is the first time I've been at the castle. Okay, I'm gonna wait for... Okay. Should be enough time. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Hello. What is it now? They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. Castle. It's how they recruit new members. No, really?
Okay.
Without question. Take care. I've heard. You too. Be seeing me.
Where is he gonna go?
Hi there.
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Isn't that the guy who gave us our quest? Okay, he's just standing here. Shit. Okay, hopefully that didn't count as him seeing me. Okay, what's up? Are they gonna have another conversation? Okay, whenever I'm able to sneak away, I'll probably just report that he's just doing whatever. Okay, yeah. Bye-bye. And perhaps I'm not doing my due diligence. I really don't give a shit. This way. Alright, lovely. Because he's really not doing anything suspicious.
Yes?
So, I don't really care. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, he's just kicking around the courtyard. But there was a random person who did mention Glothier by name. I'm pretty sure that's the guy we're doing the quest for. But hey, it's fine. Because he didn't even, like, follow Glothier. Again, I think that's the name of the guy we're doing the quest for.
You seek my help.
Jesus Christ, hi.
Hey, Sir Knight.
Yeah, hi, what's up?
Who will help an old beggar?
I will.
Please be generous, kind sir.
Yes.
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, interesting. I'm not gonna mention him
Blessings
because
upon ye.
I don't want to, like, rat him out right now while he's having his episode. I don't know how else to phrase it. Alright, cool. Go ahead and wait here. So it's 11 a.m. So that would be 12. Gonna wait 10 and then 1 hour if he's not here yet. Dehydrate. Pretty sure I have that right, more or less. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. It looks like what's his face is still out and about. Okay. I'm just gonna wait up here. I think that's Teutonus or whatever his name was. Pretty sure that's his marker. He's out late if that's him. Interesting. Again, maybe I'm not doing my due diligence. I really don't care. I'm not gonna follow them all damn day. It's a lot of time that I could spend doing other things. Because I feel like they're going to be much more obvious if they are, like, a questionable person. What's going on over there? Yeah, that's Teutonus. Just... Okay, he went into somewhere. Where did he go into? Ad coming up in a minute. He went into his house. Okay. Alright, where are you, bud? There you are.
Tell me what you learned about
Okay.
Tutius Sextius.
Tutius Sextius is not watching you. We're mature here. It's fine.
Really? So you're saying that
Yes, that's
neither
exactly what I'm
Bernadette
saying.
Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe.
Uh-huh. What about the reward you promised?
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. Well, we shall see. I do have one more name.
Okay. What else do you want me to do?
Do you know David Sorley?
Uh-huh.
Yes, of the famous Sorley Vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see.
Will I?
He leaves his house early each
How
morning.
early?
Watch him and report back to me here at midnight.
How early is
as
early?
usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
David.
The Sorley house is right next door to mine.
Okay.
A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
Be careful. David Sorley is the ringleader.
Okay.
You must not let him catch you watching him.
Yeah. Again, how early is early? Jesus Christ, that was loud. Oh, fuck. If that's him, that is early. Where'd he go? Hang on. Okay, he's about to go into his house, I think. Yes, he is. Okay. Cool. I think it's this one. Yes. Thankfully, we have a very close place to wait. So I'm just gonna wait by the hour. Since he said he wakes up early. Because the question is, how early is early? Actually, I gotta poke my head over to the thing to see. Alright, lovely. Apparently he gets, like, weird if you don't report anyone. But apparently you could tell them that Galathier is being weird. So I might do that on this one. Specifically this one. And apparently I can tell this guy directly himself. Also, I didn't realize that there was a fame and infamy system in this. I don't know how, but I just did it. And again, maybe I'm fucking cheating by that, but, you know. I don't care. Good morning, Avery. We are currently spying on people for this guy. Because he's very paranoid, and we are going to probably tell them, hey, this dude's being fucking weird, after we're like, oh yeah, this guy was totally spying on you, you know. But he'll be like, you have to kill them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna cause problems in Skingrad for myself. Especially with not with somebody as important as this guy. But we're having to wait for him to leave his house to at least spy on him a little. Jesus Christ. Okay, how early is early? Because 6 was what we needed to report on that other lady. Because he's in this building right next to me is the guy he's after. And he said he wakes up early. So we'll see. We'll do a little bit of spying on him, and then we'll go and be like, yeah, this guy's totally spying on you. And then go back to this guy and be like, hey, he paid for me to kill you. So, you know, all that bullshit. Okay, hang on. Alright, lovely. Okay, I think that's enough sneaking for today.
Can you spare a coin?
I've spared a coin recently. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Let me see if he's gonna come over here.
No time to talk.
He literally just went into it. Okay. So none of them are spying on him, but I will do this just so he doesn't go crazy and attack me. I'm sure there's some level of bullshit against him, but we'll wait back here. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to wait. 10, 15. I need to wait 16 hours, probably. Let's do 15 just to be safe. Alright, lovely. But yeah, I don't know if I think there was a conspiracy against this guy or not, but like, honestly, I'd rather get the fame than any other bullshit. Okay, 9, 10, 11. He should be here. Hey, bud. How you doing?
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David?
Sure, he's totally spying on you. You were right, he was spying on you.
And so it all falls into place.
Okay.
Yes, it all makes sense now.
You okay?
This is your last task.
What about the reward you promised?
Here's the gold, as promised.
Yeah, no, I'm not killing him for
I always
you.
pay my debts, and then some. Do the last task in that note. And I will pay you much, much more.
No, you won't. That is not worth it. Okay, anyway. So, one of the things we can do is we can wait until 6 tomorrow and report him directly to that guy we were just spying on. I think this is his house. No, that's Galthier's house. Hang on. Hold tight. That's Bernadette. Shamir. My god. I went through this area to get to it, so it's this way.
Go ahead.
Shit. Sorry. Thank you, good sir. Okay, this house, and he comes out that door. So go ahead and wait. 12, 11, 1, or 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, obviously that makes sense, so let's wait 5, just in case it's easier to catch him that way. Okay, lovely. Let me hydrate. Oakley dokley. Alright, bye, buddy. You enjoy whatever the hell you're doing. I will look at the note he gave me. David Surly must be killed. Or David, sorry. There is no choice. He is definitely conspiring against me. Come back and see me. Make sure you are not followed, and once it is done, I will give you your reward. Okay. Totally. And even if he was following him, I don't care. Like, clearly he is enough of a question that everyone in town is like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? So, frankly, I'd rather just report him, get the fame, and be done with it. You feel me? Because, honestly, even if he would just continue to spiral out after this, so... Whatever, it's fine. Because I don't actually think that this guy was, spying on him. Now, mind you, I barely watched him, so I have no idea if he was or wasn't, but I don't think that really matters at this point. Because let me actually look out of curiosity. Let's see. Yeah, apparently his mindset is very known to the city, and they specifically observe that, quote, he's having one of his bad spells lately. And the guards will directly be like, hey, this, that, and the other. Actually, I can just go report him to the authorities right now. Yeah, let's go do that. Because I don't want him to get killed. Which, if I do report him to these guys, they will. Hey, guard.
Go ahead, please.
Galthier is being weird.
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
He needs to be arrested.
Why? What's he done?
Note.
Damn. He's finally gone completely bonkers. Thanks for the tip. Now
Yep.
stand aside and let the guard do their work.
Okay, cool. Whoop. Wait, no, I want to see. Oh, shit. I didn't want him dead. I guess he's gonna die no matter what.
What do you need? Sad story.
Okay.
But at least we stopped him in time.
Yeah, he was... That sucks.
Bye.
Okay, well... That sucks. Bye now. That's not the right house. Because I do know you could go into his house. Okay, let's just do like this. Okay, hopefully I don't get in trouble. If I do, I'll just reset. No, I didn't want that. Put that back. Ooh. I'm very tempted, but I don't think I'm gonna take those books. I do want to know if, hang on, I know that there's gold hidden. There it is. That's what I was after. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, cool. That's fine. So I should have enough to go buy another upgrade to my house. Alright, yes please, thank you.
But yeah, you specifically report him to the authorities, and that's how you get your fame
What is it?
marker.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money.
Okay, let's see.
Get your black
I
horse
can't
covered.
remember if it's here or the other one.
Used to be a thief.
Yes, it's this one.
Just learning how to pick a
Alright, lovely. Hey, you.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Alright.
I'll interest you
Shopping.
in some of my wares.
Let's go with the dining area. I might actually have enough to do... Let's see. I don't want to sell either of those. In fact, I'm going to use them in a second. Can't sell anything there. I can sell this. I don't really want this. But it is important enough that I will keep it. So, yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's go with the dining area.
You bought that for a song.
Okay,
Thank you
cool.
for your business.
If you don't know what he means there, bought that for a song or bought that for a story are two different ways of basically saying that was so cheap you might as well have gotten it for free.
I'm only asking.
So that's what he's referring to. Alright. I don't need a horse. Or if I do, I'd at least like a nicer one. Because I'm never going to use it. Alright, lovely. Whoops, wrong way. I need to go this way, I think.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Alright, let's see. Oh no, it wasn't this one, it was the other one. God damn it. Yeah, the running's not quite as obvious in this game, but that's okay. Alright, lovely.
How goes it?
It's fine. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Alright, let's see. What could I drop off? I also need to see if... Okay, that's a bunch of random shit laying around in my house. If there are any workable... bookcases. I guess I'll put that in there. Because it's... For right now, that's fine. This could go in here. Can I wear those? Hang on. No. Well, yes, no. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't wearing them before. Let's go ahead and use my repair hammer. Okay, that's not really relevant, unfortunately. Okay, cool. And I can't repair those. Okay, cool. But let me see if any of the houses come with a bookcase. Alright, let's see. Oh, interesting. Apparently you can fast travel from the interiors. Good morning. I forget if I said good morning. Alright, let's see. Ba-da-ba. Alright, let's look. Okay. I think there might only be one that has a book case. Which kind of sucks, but... Hey, it's fine. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm gonna go try something. Okay, let's grab a couple... Do I have some books that I have 2 of? Okay, I have 2 of this. Okay, I'm just gonna use that to test this. I'm gonna go over to the Priory of the Nine. If I can remember where that is. I think it's... Oh, hang on. There it is. Okay. Because apparently, now that this is fully restored, I can store things in the containers here for free. And if I could use this as my bookshelf, I will. Alright, let's see. Okay. The bookshelves. That's not where I want.
Yes, Lord Crusader?
Okay, I cannot put things on bookshelves here. That
Yes,
kind
Lord
of sucks.
Crusader?
Don't worry about it,
Hail,
Lowe's.
Lord Crusader.
I'm kind of mad that I can't actually put things away on that bookshelf.
Hail,
Okay.
Lord Crusader.
Well, it's fine. I'm still gonna collect books. Don't you get me wrong about that. I may find a specific area in my house that I want to put them all. Alright, lovely. No. I wish that I could travel directly to my house, but that's alright. That's fine. Okay, this way. Okay, it's fine.
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little...
On our way. Okay, cool. So... I think what I might do is I might keep them in here, so I'm also going to get rid of this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab all of this to sell these. Because I really don't want them. I don't care about that. Okay, let's see. Grab these. I'll leave those in here. Same thing with those. And that. Alright, lovely. Okay, cool. Alright. Give it all the books. I'm also gonna keep the note on me. I think that's also a note. Alright, lovely. Alright, lovely. So that's just gonna be for our books, and this can be for everything else. Alright, and I can go sell some shit. I'll just leave some of the other stuff alone, honestly. Alright, cool. Yeah, I am a little bit cross that I can't use the bookshelves, but, like, it is an older game. Well, the original is an older game, and they're not gonna, like, try to change it just for me, so...
How are you?
Alright, let's go over to the Market District. Alright, lovely. Yeah, I didn't think they'd hand me a horse for free, basically. Oh, well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to... I don't think it's this one. I think it's that one.
Yes?
Nothing.
Hail.
Nope, it is the other one. What phone? Yes, it is, but I'm gonna need to wait. 8. Basically, wait. 13 hours. We should be good. Okay. Alright. Easy. Okay, there we go. Alright, lovely. They're open. I actually don't have to sell to him specifically.
Good day.
Alright. Hey, bud.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Okay.
What can I interest you in?
Don't need that. Okay. Yes.
That seems an excellent bar.
Yeah.
An excellent bar.
Okay, cool.
A pleasure to serve you.
Okay, and I want to go over to
Farewell.
Fighters to sell my, stuff.
Well met.
What's going on with you?
Okay, let's see. There it is. Fighting chance. Sorry. Shit! That's not what I wanted. Wait, am I okay? I saw it said it was red. Okay, maybe it just opened right as I did that. Okay, you need to trade me. Never mind. Oh, yes, you can. Okay. Okay. And I want you to repair my stuff.
What we've got here.
Specifically my sword. Oh, my lord. Okay, fine.
Farewell.
Alright, cool, thank you. But yeah, I just need to work on armoring. Okay, anyway.
They say syndicates of wizards.
What do I have as far as quests? I don't have enough for that. Level 15 or 17. I am glad that they tell you about it here, because that would be really, really frustrating if they didn't. Let's just go with this. Oh, actually, we are pretty close to where we need to be anyway. I forgot that I had to do it here.
What exactly do you require?
Okay, good. On our way. Let me hydrate. Okay. Ad coming up in a minute.
Do you need something?
Don't worry about it, Arlen.
Three brothers have some good merchandise.
Oh, hang
I
on.
don't know if I've met
Then
all
here?
three brothers.
Okay. Not sure if I remember who I'm supposed to talk to, but I'll figure it out. Okay, you?
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me.
Okay.
You follow him.
I'm ready when you are.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow
Okay.
me. I want to see what he'll do.
Alright, lovely. Okay. Get up, please. Okay, cool. Shit.
I do
Not
not
on this
fear
day.
death. You are weak, but I do not fear death.
Okay. The enemy agent who attacked Baurus is dead. I should find out what Baurus has learned about our enemies. Okay.
Search his body. I'll keep an
Aye.
eye out in case any of his friends are nearby.
Okay. Gold. Mythic Dawn commentaries 1. I found a strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Baurus.
Good work.
Okay.
I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
Yeah, I noticed. What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon.
Ah,
I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
apparently so. The enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey?
Uh-huh.
Things are worse than I had thought.
I found Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say?
Mhm.
We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
He's cute. What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University.
Okay.
Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults.
Okay.
Why don't you take
How do
that
you pronounce
book
that?
to her?
Not
See what she
Daedric?
makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn
Okay.
anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
See ya. I will ask him about her.
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Okay. Alright,
I
bye.
hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
I will read the book just to be safe. Or just to... Okay, hang on. Let's actually... This is one that I would like to actually read. Greetings, novitiate? I think? Like, novice and initiate. And know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. Okay. We mortals leave the dreaming sleep of birth the same, unmantled save for symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment until finally we might through new eyes leave our hearts behind without need or fear that she remains behind. Good lord. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the dements of Lord Dagon. Okay. Reader, this book is your door to that dements. And though you be a destroyer, you still must submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause all else. The Arubis claims in their fool running. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Basically, what I'm getting from that is just because you destroy shit doesn't mean that the Lord of Destruction is, chill with you. You actually have to, be willing to stop and think before you just wantedly destroy everything. Otherwise, it just doesn't matter to him, because if you don't destroy as he sees fit, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Know that you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers, known and unknown, as it was in the mythic dawn. Thus you shall return to your first primal wail, and yet come out different, as it shall this time be Neombiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. That one's pretty obvious. Basically, you know, bring this shit, you will be basically born anew, except you are on like a level different to whatever, because you are going to be basically a master, blah 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 blah. Also, miasma is a general term. Technically, it refers to like sickness hanging in the air. Because back when there was the massive cholera outbreaks in the UK, they referred to the general, quote, sickness in the air as miasma. But it could also just mean, like, ephemeral things that you cannot grab or hold on to. But, yeah, anyway. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passage except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, novitiate, and that you are here at all means that you are worthy. You have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now, and look, there is the first key glinting with the light of a new dawn. Basically saying that we've been here forever. No one wants us other than, you know, through intimidation. And basically saying that anything can provide one of these, quote, destroyers, you know. This one's a lot more obvious than some of the other ones, in my opinion. Because the only reason I'm explaining this is some of the text is extremely flowery. So I'm also doing this so I can digest it. But hey, I'm probably telling people what they already know. I don't care. Night follows days, and so know this, that the primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent sea, where all faiths are tested. Again, a reassurance. Even the usurper went under the lilac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn, we shall breathe whole new realities. Basically, shit's gonna get scary before it gets better, is the long and short of that. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Novitiate, questing knight, chaplain, and hang on, master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go all right. Aright, sorry. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow. While you have the invitation, you do not have the address. Basically being like, this is how you get here. This is the order of our order. Let our enemies not, you know, come with us. But also remember, you are basically a child. Check your attitude at the door. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself. In the deserts of rust and wounds. Its name, Mysterium Xerxes. Oh, God. Aldmeritata aggregate, forefather to the wife of all enigma. Each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like a red drink. That I mention it at all is testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Basically saying, this is how I got here. And be excited that I'm even including you in the conversation. Because it does mean that you are important, but again, note that he is specifically calling him a child, or hit them, whatever. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left behind the fog of the world, the fog worlds of conception behind. Numantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. That one's very obvious what it's saying. You know, you have basically come out of the cave of ignorance, essentially, in their mind. You are here, be happy that we are promising you this. Again, that one's very obvious.
Endlessly it shall form and reform around you, deeds as entities, all systems only an hour before they bloom to zero sums, flowering like vestments divine radiant or raiment, worn to dance at Lord Dagon's form, golden feet. Bleh. In his fist arm a storm, the second rush of a plagued raid, or his second the rush of a plagued raid, the third all the tinder of Anu, the fourth the very eyes of Patomi. Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the wormrod of false heavens. So basically, they're talking about this concept of their paradise, and, you know, saying that Lord Dagon will bring it about through, you know, just complete destruction. And once again, it is reinforcing we are the only way, everything else is false, blah blah. Again, some of these are much more obvious than the others. I'm just kind of mulling it over in my head and sharing it with you. Anyway, roaring I wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew, went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not words for the common of Tamriel, for the clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn, or whose clergy, whose learned from my mistake. Know that humility was Magkar Kamarin's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Once again, basically being like, this is how I got here. I didn't learn until, you know, So hidden could mean a couple of things here. It could be that he went into hiding and started writing these, and that's where what he means about my words found no purchase until I became hidden. It could be also that he's talking about an internal struggle where he went into hiding and then internalized his own lessons, though I think that's much less common. I do think it's probably the former, that he went into hiding and these books basically, you know, became how he actually did whatever, because when he was just preaching on the street, no one would listen to him. But once it became books, people were able to digest it more easily, because it's a lot less radical when you read it from a book, because you can't hear their tone, right? Anyway. And people can form their own interpretations, as we're doing now. And then talking about, you know, false prophets, I think is what he's referring to with the second one. And then he's basically like, he keeps hammering home this idea of, we are not just destruction, you also need to sharpen your mind. Hence why he's talking about humility and wisdom, basically being like, don't get full of yourself, otherwise you're going to fail. Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Once again, after he meditated on that wisdom, again, this is just me hypothesizing as well. Don't take anything I'm saying as fact. This is just my interpretation of what he's saying. But it's once again offering this idea of tempering oneself. And saying that after you, you know, grow more wise and you meditate, then you could, you know, basically be really, like, you get further that way, is how that's coming off to me. I don't know if he's literally meaning speaking fire, or if he means that, like, his words have a lot more weight. But it could be either one. I highly doubt it's literally speaking fire. And it could be that what he's referring to as speaking another tongue is that he's basically just much more knowledgeable, or it could be that he's literally learned something else. I think it's a little bit of both. Anyway, red drink, razor-filled, I had glimpsed the path into the garden, and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that have found my fleet, that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, novitiate. Kamarin was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee
on all the worlds of this cosmos. Numantia Liberty. Basically, he just has to throw himself into his work, and he's very clearly stating that his work is recruiting, considering that he's listing us as a flagship, or them, anyway. But yeah, that's the long and short of it. I will not be doing that for every book. Anyway, it's fine, it's fine.
What do you need, friend?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Sorry, that was probably insufferable. But do I care? No. I had fun.
Yes, speak.
Like I said, it helps me digest it better when I explain it out loud.
Oh. Hello.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I find a lot of things are easier once you, like, say them out loud and just kind of talk through, like, what you're thinking, personally, but it's whatever. Alright, lovely.
Doesn't the name say it all?
Looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Herbal is going for there. Probably trying to enhance a weird machine.
Oh god.
Well met.
Rivers?
Bo Thiel from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Hales.
I would do that, but
Trying to enhance
I haven't been able to find her.
Goodbye.
Cool. Alright, whatever. Maybe I'll be able to do it with this. Alright, on our way. Alright, lovely. Alright.
Citizen?
Lovely. Don't worry about it. On our way.
Hi
Alright.
there.
You're who I need to talk to.
You must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults.
It is Daedric.
Not much is known
He just
about
said
them.
Daedric.
They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
That's one way to put it. I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry.
Okay,
Say
cool.
no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes. But I've only ever
that's
seen
the keys.
first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the
That must be
Mythic
the 4
Dawn's
keys.
secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Yep, that's the keys. Where can I find these books?
Here, you can have the library's copy
She just
of
grabbed
Volume
it!
2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try 1st edition over in the Market District.
Okay.
Fintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an
I see.
idea of where to locate those books.
Alright, lovely. Rumors?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Okay.
To Too big for me. Loud, dirty, clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara. Same time. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes.
Okay,
the
Xarxes.
Commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septum, over 400 years ago. So he is unlikely to still be alive.
Unlikely, but not impossible.
Never know.
Okay, anyway.
The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power.
Well, yeah, but that's why I want it.
They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located.
I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright, anyway.
It was so nice chatting with you.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. She was basically like, tell me... Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and see if that the other book is... Okay, this one's shorter. Good. Whoever's so findeth this document, I call him brother. That makes sense. Answers our liberation, where the slaves of... Oh, God. Malbioche? That came to know... Numentia cast down their jailer king, Maztiek, which the Xarxes Mysterium calls the Arcane. Arcane? Arcane. Maztiek, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honey ichors, screaming, "Let all know free will and do as they will." Okay, so, this world basically overthrew their lord, and his own people killed him and turned against him and no longer partook of... So there is a literal aspect to the no longer drinking from his honeyed ichors, or ichors, however you want to phrase it. But I think it also may pertain to knowledge. Like, they didn't partake in his beliefs or his knowledge anymore. Anyway. Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. Swain to well-traveled, to shatterer of mantles. Okay, hang on, let me break this down. So I knew that you were coming. I was told it by our god. You're losing any other worship you have because they are false idols. We already cherish you. So, Swain to well-traveled, to shatterer mantles is basically saying... I'm gonna put it in the terms of pawn to knight to, like, bishop. Like, you're growing, you know, as a person. Anyway, you, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book and its foul and many-feathered rubric, so that you can put into symbols which you already know. The sphere of destruction is but milk of the unenslaved. Unenslaved. I fault you not for your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils? Okay. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me, even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills, but the momentous. And as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. So basically, you're going to get here, I will teach you about the book, and, you know, whatever. And basically saying that the sphere of destruction is, you know,
both nourishing, but also the way I interpret this is it's almost rudimentary, right? Like, so here's why I think they chose milk. Milk is like one of the very first things that you are fed as a child, right? And so this is basically basic nourishing knowledge, like a very formative thing. So essentially almost pure nature is how I take that. And then saying I crave not your downfalls is like pretty much literal. He's basically like, I don't want you to fail, though if you don't, you are going to get better than me. As far as no ills but the momentous, basically no intentional ill, but whatever happens, happens, is the way I take to that. Then, as he wants, he must want. So basically, you have to learn to basically, by your very nature, know what Lord Dagon wants and carry it out, basically as if it is your own, right? Whisper to the earth, and then we have to learn the ritual, blah blah blah. Whisper to earth and earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood. And blood is blood, and to cracking a bone, and bone is, or as bone is bone, and so to crack and answer and fall before the one and one, I call you dragon as brother and king. So basically saying that the meddlers will do nothing except to harm us. But harm is the nature of our life, basically, is how I take that. So, you know, basically responding kind is how I'm taking that. Hides of Drogue, 7 and 7, draught of oil, or draft. Draft of oil, 1 and 1, circles hereby, or circles drawn by wet dibleets. Okay, this is a recipe. 3 concentric and let their blood lower, or their lower blood fall where it may. A birth watched by blackbirds. Hearthfire first. Incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. So basically, they are giving you a recipe for this ritual to summon him. So that's pretty much fine. Enraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded the slaves that without knowing turned the wheel, enslaved all the children of Arabis as it is. So that's just the words of that ritual. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, cool. I also like that our destruction magic increases with each of those. That's nice. Because he is the Prince of Destruction. Alright, lovely. Jesus!
My ear, citizen.
You startled me, sir. Oakley dokley, on our way. Okay.
What is it, citizen?
Please.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing.
Go ahead.
Hail, sir.
Yeah, howdy.
University is looking for someone to chase the bandits.
Alright,
What is it,
lovely.
citizen?
Let's go. Okay, cool. On our way. Looking for the market district, I think. Yes, indeed.
Hello.
Alright, through here. Ad coming up in a minute. And here's first edition. Alright, tell me, buddy, where do you think these are?
I'm Phintius,
Howdy.
owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Uh-huh.
Mysterium Xerxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xerxes.
Yes, sir.
Common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Nothing's impossible, darling. I need volumes 3 and 4.
I happen to have a copy of volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order.
Oh.
Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Tell me about Gwyneth.
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up a book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Let's talk about this one.
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it. I'm afraid.
Okay. Anyway.
Good day.
So, he wants us to wait for the guy. Oh man, this place is my fucking dream. Like, I'm looking at this, considering that all the books in Skyrim are, like, burned and destroyed, or most of them are. And I'm just looking at this, and I'm just like, oh my god, if it wasn't stealing, I'd take every single one! Anyway, we need to wait for the dude who's late. I don't know how long that'll take. Oh, easy, easy. Aha! Hey.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Commentaries Volume 3.
Have you been following me?
No.
Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Alright.
It isn't for sale.
Okay, well then.
Find a copy somewhere else.
Tell me about the Mythic Dawn cult.
Dawn? Are you? I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
You're in way over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad.
Sheogorath or not? Or Sheogorath?
Beneath the full moons.
Hey, that's my god. Get out of here. They killed the Emperor, you fool.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones?
Uh-huh.
You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult.
Breathe. Breathe.
Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating. Revolutionary, even.
You don't have to join them.
Mara preserved.
Oh, now we call him Mara. You'd better give me that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots.
Thank you.
Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
I need the 4th book as well.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go.
Okay.
I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Okay. No worries, babe. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright, let's see. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven, brother novitiates, and by its apex, one can be as he will. More, be he as he was, and yet changed for all else on that path, for those that walk after. This is the third key of... I'm just going to call it Liberty, because I'm pretty sure that's what it translates to. But I'm also... No, I'm not. Of Numantia, and the secret of how mortals become makers, and makers back to mortals. The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that of mankind is reborn. Basically, this is a very flowery way of phrasing, hey, you found this third key. Oathbreakers beware, for their traitors run through the Nimic paths, runner dogs of prolix gods. The dragon's blood have hidden ascension in 6,000 years of ethereal labyrinth, which is arena, which that they deny is oathbound. By the book, take this key and pierce the divine shell that encloses the mantle takers. The skin of gold. Scarab a Orobex. or Arbux. Basically saying, if you're a traitor, you are going to regret it. Thinking that, in my opinion, I believe that they think that the Dragonborn has some kind of secret, or, well, the Dragon blood lineage, because I'm pretty sure they're referring to the Dragonborn, because that's, what the Emperor's bloodline has been thus far. And basically say that we need to overthrow these people because they are hiding our god from us, or hiding some of the Path of Ascension. I think that's what they're saying. Anyway. Woe to Oathbreakers of the skin of... That was the wrong key. Of the skin of gold, the Xarxes Mysterium says, "Be fooled not by the forlorn that ride astray the roadway, for they lost faith, and this losing was caused by the Aedra, who would know no other planets. Whereby the words of Lord Dagon instructs us to destroy these faithless. Eat or bleed dry the god forlorn, and gain that small will lead them to the path of the Godhead at the first. Spit out or burn to the side that which has made them delay. Know them as Mnemeli." So basically saying, if anyone is doubting, immediately either functionally the equivalent of lose their number, or just take them out of the picture. We have zero tolerance for those who have lost or have no faith. Anyway, every new limb is paid for by the underknown. See, brother, and give not more to the Hydra. Basically, interesting. I can't tell if this is just a flowery way of phrasing, you know, every injury you have is going to be, like, treated by Lord Dagon, or also saying, you know, don't destroy what you don't need to. I'm not actually sure what the phrasing is there, but it's fine. Reader, you will sense a shadow choir soon. The room you are in right now will grow eyes and voices. The candle or spell light you read by this will become gateways for the traitors I have mentioned. Scorn them and fear not. Call them their names. Call them out by their base natures. I, the Madakar of stars, am with you. I come to take you to my paradise, where the tower traitors shall hang on glass racks until they smile with the new revelation. Basically, people are going to try and dissuade you from your path, completely ignore them, or call them, you know, traitor, call them what they are, and basically break them down to their most simplistic levels. And anyone who betrays us will be tortured. That is your ward against the Mnemeli. They run blue through noise and shine only when the earth trembles with eruption of the newly mantled. Tell them, go. Gartok al Mnem, God has come, Numimora, Numidale Mnem. Basically, just know that they're going to show up, ignore them, and continue to, like, just focus on your faith and chanting and stuff, and don't listen to a word they say. Once you walk the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Myth is nothing more than first wands. Unutterable truth. Ponder this while searching for the fourth key. That one's pretty literal. I don't think I need to, you know, say anything other than myth is basically almost base needs and wants and stuff. It is, again, the same concept of them calling the one thing milk, where it is, like, the first thing you're after, the first most foundational nutrition, right? Understood laws of the arcanature will follow like heat. First tower dictate. Render that mutant bound where he may do no more harm, as god of the mundus alike shall be his progeny. split from their divine sparks, where are 8 times 8 X-arcs. Let the home of the Patami see us as soul exit. Essentially, all gods that you know of your world are that knowledge should just be gone. And where they're talking about 8 times 8 X-arts and the soul exit, basically, once this happens, you will no longer see the gods as gods, and we are the only exit, aka we are the only god and the only way, right? Chim, those who know it can reshape the land. Witness the home of the Red King once jungled. That's pretty literal. Just know that we have the power to do whatever we want once this is done, and look upon our god's kingdom. He that enters paradise enters his own mother. Alba Ruma. The Arubis endeth in all ways. Once again, that concept of foundation and the first thing you know. So saying that it's your mother is basically, once again, literally saying that this is the first thing that you should know and should be treated as such. Like, it is base level. Anyway, endeth we seek through our dawn, all endeth. Falter now and become one with the wayside orphans that feed me. Follow, and I shall adorn you from inside. My first daughter ran from the Dagonite road. Her name was Ruma, and I ate her with no bread, and made another, which lured, and I loved that one, and blackbirds formed her twin behind all the time. Basically, so there's a couple of meanings here that I can take from this. Well, I do think he is being literal about his daughter. Whether or not I think he ate her, I don't know, but he definitely was like, he either completely abandoned her or he killed her. And then whether or not I think he actually has another child, or if I do think he has another child naturally here, but he's also basically saying that all of these orphans are his children, and that I'm assuming, I don't know if I think the blackbirds is literal. It might be, because they were referring to blackbirds earlier during the ritual. But basically that she, is being raised in this cult mindset, just as the people who read this book will be, right? Or not will be, but could be. Starlight is your mantle, brother. Wear it to see by, and add its light to paradise. Basically, that is probably... I don't know if they literally mean come to us under cover of darkness or what. Or if they mean that a little more, like, abstractly, but yeah. Anyway. And again, this is all just my thoughts on these matters. Alright, cool beans. I highly encourage you to read this stuff and form your own opinions. Hang on, where's she?
How are you?
You?
I've been better.
Who is asking?
Please be generous,
Yes.
kind sir.
Yeah, here you go, darling.
Thank you, kind sir.
Alright,
Blessings
later.
of Julianos upon you.
Okay, cool.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Nothing, I guess
do
I'll
you want?
talk. Bye.
Too.
Okay, whatever, it's fine. We don't have a ton of time left. Open, please. Thank you. Let me hydrate.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, no worries, babe.
Well met.
Okay, actually, let me erase the note that I put here for Gwyneth, because we already finished that.
All three of them are nice folks.
Okay, alright.
Farewell.
Oh, hang on. Oh, right. We need to talk to what's-his-face.
Hail.
Hey, bud.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Alright. The Mythic Dawn.
They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor.
Uh-huh.
Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time.
And then the Mythic Dawn meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work.
Uh-huh.
We need to get that 4th book then.
Yes.
If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine.
Correct.
Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Okay. Sewers.
The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City.
Yes, they do.
There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Follow me.
Okay.
I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Okay. Okay, sorry, that guy freaked me out a little bit. Alright, bud. Where are we going?
Greetings, Argonian.
Howdy.
Hello there. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money.
Alright, let's find this sewer. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, lovely. Probably need our weapon out, yes. I see mud crab.
Get my back.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong move. Ha!
There we go. Because I'm trying not to hit him is the problem. Okay, lovely.
Over here.
Hang on. Okay, cool. That was the only one. Alright, lovely. I'm sure there's more. I think I can actually see one. Varus, I need you to move.
Stand ready.
I hope I didn't accidentally hit him. Okay, if I did, he's fine.
Over here.
Oh, shit. Oh, a rat. Not worth it to me. Hang on, give me a sec. Not worth it. Okay, let's see. What do we got?
Stick together.
Okay, cool. I'll let him deal with the rat, because it's low enough that it shouldn't be any trouble for him. Oh no, that's broken crate. Alright, let's see.
Over here.
Where? Oh, I see. Come here, you. Got it. Alright, lovely.
Stick together.
What? Oh. You got it, babe? Hey. Okay, cool. Oh, shit, hey.
Look out.
I don't know what I just grabbed from him. Goody goodies over here? I don't see any. Oh, hey, bud.
Talos bless me.
Alright, good night. Oh, I'll take that. Even though I probably don't need it anymore.
Get my back.
Yep, I got you. Sit down.
Not on this day.
Okay, where's the other one? Where did he go? Sir? Where the fuck did you go? Oh my lord. Oh, he went, like, way far. Okay, hang on. Well, I want to open the chest. Is that a normal barrel? Nope. Okay. Well, I need to go catch up with him. Oh, shit. Okay, there he was. Not worth it. Okay, let's see. Eh. Sure, I'll take that to sell. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, through we go. Alright, hey there, bud.
Get my back.
Okay, I got you. I think there's a mud crab here. Yes, there is. As there is here. And a rat. And another mud crab. Alright, lovely. Cool. We're probably not gonna have enough time to finish out this tonight. Or today. Morning, but you know. Alright, buddy. You can move a little faster. Presuming we're going through here. But where after? What's up?
All right.
Oh,
The
okay.
room with the table is just through this door. I
Okay.
always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room.
Okay.
I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
Okay. Alright, I'll cover you.
Good. Remember, we must not leave here
Okay.
without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet.
Yes, sir. I'm ready when you are.
Listen, I may not survive this.
He definitely is not going
If I
to.
don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the amulet of kings.
Yes, sir. I understand. We'll do it together.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's go. Oh, shit.
Imperial septum!
Dude, move.
Paradise awaits me.
Alright, let's find... Ow! Hey, bud. Come here. Motherfucker.
I do not fear death.
Move.
Quickly now. I've sworn to
Okay,
die.
cool.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting
Alright, let's see. I shall take that, and that.
back to their master.
Uh-huh. Sure, sure. Definitely. And then you. You actually had a name. Sure, don't care. Ha! We found it. I found the 4th and last volume of Mankar Cameron's writings on the Mysterium Xerxes. I can now piece together the clues within them and find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Tarmina can help. Okay, well, I want to explore up there. Because we need to do something before... Oh, shit, hang on. Do I think I can do this? We will try. Nope. Nope. I might try this thing. Because technically I've heard that this could help upgrade your lockpicking. But that may be something we do later. Damn it. Alright, well, we will make an attempt. If I don't, I may just do it off camera. Damn you! Was not listening properly. Alright, come on, baby. Yes. Got it. Okay. I just needed to make sure that I was getting... Wow, that's not a very good reward for that. Okay, whatever. I just needed to make sure that I was getting the really slow one so that I had time to get it in place once it was done. I mean, I guess I'll take a second copy. I didn't really need or expect one. Alright, lovely. What's in here? I shall definitely take that, thank you kindly. I'll take the gold. And I'll definitely take that potion. Okay, I think we're pretty well square. We just need to get out of here now. Not sure if there's anything useful in that other room. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Okay. Where does it want me to go? Okay, so there's a room under here that I need to get into, apparently. Hang on. Let me see. Okay, I need to go back out. And then I'll need to go up along these things to get to there. Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen people use, I don't want to say maps, but, mods that help them with that. Okay, cool. There we are. Okay, cool. We're out of here. Oh my. Hey, bad guys. Alright. I didn't want the sword. Nope. What the fuck was that? I think I may have grabbed a shield. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Not worth it. Yes, please. Alright. Put my head around just in case there's anything else. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, bad guys. Okay, I don't see anything immediately. Sorry, I got freaked out. Alright, lovely. Okay, alright. Sorry, again, I was getting freaked out. Okay, cool. Shit. I thought that, door silhouette was a, thing. Oh, hang on. Okay. Whoops, that was wrong. And I can tell it was wrong, too. Ad coming up in a minute. I'm gonna get through this door, and then we'll call it there. Alright, lovely. Hey there, buddy. Alright, let me save here, and then we'll call it. Let me see if anyone's live. Nope, no one's live. No one's been live lately. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow where we will continue this. But until then, bye!